Graphic design is a huge part of the world today. It is mostly involved in the areas of advertising and promotion, ranging from movie posters to menu boards. Graphic design has always been prominent, but has been changing very much since its earliest forms.
The origins of graphic design really lie in print. Print was the primary medium for designers. Originally, typesetting was part of the process. Metallic presses were arranged in a line to form a sentence. These sentences were then printed in various forms. This was the main method until the technological breakthrough of lithos. With lithos, a grease pencil was used to draw on porous stone. Since the ink and the water don't mix, the ink applied only to the greasy part of the stone. The ink is then transferred to a sheet of paper. Lithography artists would occasionally make life-size posters with as many as 8 colors, possibly even more. Each color required to be drawn on a separate stone. The next big revolution came with the Industrial Revolution. The Industrial Revolution really sparked graphic design. Since products were being produced more than ever, they needed to be advertised. The only way to do that was posters and handbills. Another major development was halftone. Halftone is a technique that involves simulating continuous tone imagery by using dots. It is what we know today as gradient.
With how far technology has come today, we can only assume that graphic design has advanced with it as well. Accessible programs such as Adobe InDesign, Quark Express, Adobe Photoshop, and Illustrator allow people to use graphic design skills right in their own homes, making it easier for small and large businesses to produce their own logos and designs. There is no longer a need for designers, typesetters, or paper suppliers to be a part of the graphic design process for companies, being that even people who are not involved in the graphic design career can still produce the same quality of designs as those inside of the field can. Though new classes such as animation, web design, and digital three-dimensional design were introduced to appeal to job markets, it is becoming a dying degree to teach, being that most of it is self-taught. It also causes a much higher risk for plagiarism, as with any growing advancements on the internet. Graphic design's advancements are not only useful in the artistic aspect, but very useful in everyday necessities. Projects such as the Walk NYC, launched in 2013, is something that benefits both residents and tourists. This is a recreation of the 1970 New York City Transit Authority Graphic Standards Manual, allowing a better and more efficient representation of the transit system instead of the digital maps that can often be confusing and less detailed. Using these new advancements in technology and graphic design, they are able to copy and advance the design of this manual and make it available to the people of New York City.
Technology has made graphic design a lot easier and has opened many new paths for graphic designers to choose from. Programs such as Adobe Illustrator and Quark Express are two of the many technological tools that serve as page layouts or photo editing. The usual paper and pencils are still used in graphic design because many graphic designers like to draw out the logos before editing them on a computer program. But in this modern day and age, technology is the way to go, and anyone going into the field of graphic design must have some experience with computers or with the programs mentioned.
While it may have started simply as using metallic presses to start printing, graphic design has evolved into something much more diverse and complex. From lithos to the new computer programs, graphic design has left a profound impact on advertising and promotion.